Hey, it's Dorleen, and today we're flipping through the 6th and final signature of my junk journal. If you haven't already watched them, I've already flipped through 1 through 5 of the signatures. Please go back and check those out, that I did some stenciling here. And I've also noticed as I'm flipping through that I have a little bit of an obsession with circles. And these flowers that I have inside the circles and flowers and leaves were given to me by a fellow stamper, and she just had stamped a bunch of images on a white piece of cardstock. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with them, but when I saw these circles, I thought they looked perfect in there. So that's that. This is a blank page. One thing that I'll mention plenty of times throughout the flip throughs is this is a junk journal. So the papers in here are junk mail that you get. Sometimes they're magazine papers, regular school lined papers. Some of it is actually scrapbooking paper or copier paper, just a variety of things. And please stay tuned for my next video, because I'll talk about how I made the cover and how I put the signatures within the book. And I'll also go through and we'll make a signature and talk about just different items. And I swear you'll look at paper, or what we used to consider junk, so much differently. So here's another little piece that I did. I love these Julie Nutting paper dolls. And then this piece here, I had made these circles on a piece of junk paper using my gel print. I wasn't sure what to do with them. I decided to make it into a pocket for Mother's Day. One of my son's daughter-in-law and the girls made me a card, and I wanted to keep it. Wow, this is also a blank one. This is part of the paper snippet roll that I did, and that was a lot of fun, and you'll see it in another spot here. So this piece here was actually a full piece, and it was cut weird for some reason, probably just a scrap piece of paper. So I ended up just making it a pocket, and I found this piece of paper and just again added a little bit of that snippet roll and tucked it in. Not sure what I'm going to do with that yet, but I'll figure out something. And this was, I was testing out some stamps that I have, and so all I did was stamp it on. This background was already there, and I stamped it to finish it, using up some extra medium with a stencil. This one is a huge mess of junk mail. Wow, I can't even talk. But I like to put quotes and different sentiments, verses, things like that. But there's a lot of blank pages, really almost completely blank. The only reason why this one has some color is because that obviously is a seepage from that side. So I got lots of pages. Maybe it's because it's the last signature. I didn't get to a lot of these. Some pictures of myself and my granddaughter. There's a little envelope in between there, so I color coordinated it, even though you could tell here I had some ink splotches, but I tried to really get into the red and black. So this was our 49er page, because we went to a game and she wanted to dress like twins, so that was what we did. And I had this scrap material, so I put that in there. But this is the fun part right here. So this was a full sheet as well, and I just drew a half of a heart. And then on this other side, you'll notice that still is the full page, but I used that as, it's going to say pattern. And so I kept the colors that were already on this paper, because remember I told you lots of times I use these to mop up or just test out different inks or whatever. But it still looks so pretty because I did use the same stencil here as well as there, and then I outlined it with the black, and just those dots are also from a stencil. So that's really fun. I like that. Haven't figured this one out yet, but that's another, like I said, blank pages. And if you want to know more about what I call blank pages, please look back at my previous videos. Again, this is just a blob of looks like blood. We talked about that too, with extra red paint. I must have been testing out stamp there. Little truck with some pumpkins. Oh, sorry, bad word there, but a little quote. And then these, I have a lot of these actually, the bookmarks that our library was given out. This is a complete page. Again, just kind of some random colors, but then I toned it down with the white stencil, and then I just, every day is a new day. Some more really ugly pages. This was from a postcard. I believe this was for a project I was working on, and then I ended up not wanting to do it. I didn't want to toss it because I did color it and I did some things. So right now it's in here. This is just some washi tape that I actually got from a letter. More circles. We'll figure out what to do with this. It's very Rastafari, huh? This one is just a lot of colors, and then I toned it down a little bit with the white, and even stenciled with the white, and then stamped a quote. This is the back side of that card where the dog was, and just a lot of leftover paint, and then another butterfly. This one, I just love this. Your smile makes me smile. On this page right here, I decided I wasn't doing a New Year's resolution, which I haven't done in years, but I was going to do a New Year's goal, and that goal was going to be to send at least one card every week of the year. And so far I've been doing that, and most of the time I've been sending more than one card. It's been a lot of fun. So if you're interested in me sending you a card, or if you have a friend, family, whoever that you'd like me to send a card to, let me know. I'd be more than happy to send one to them. You can leave a comment here or on my blog, which is www.craftsinthecomandcenter.blogspot.com, and you can have my email address there, and we can figure that out. But anyways, with this one, it was just kind of a lot of colors similar to this, and then I just decided to write the word connect a ton of times, as you can tell, but I really like that page. And then this one really wasn't a whole lot, and I ended this right here with the yellow was another card that I was gifted. Somebody handmade for me, and so I put it in here and I made it a pocket. Here's another one of those bookmarks. This one right here was another just kind of splotchiness, and I put the gold washi so it matches here. Hey girl, hey, I don't know, what does that mean, right? And just more sprays. I was probably testing out colors. I love that, but it's still another blank page I need to work on. Here's one, just some stamping and some painting. Quote. This was a piece of paper that art that I got. You get a lot of freebies that you can print, and it's kind of nice to put them on pages like this, because that's not my art, but I'm going to put something over there. It's going to enhance it. And this page here, that's me, circa 1981, 82, something like that. Oh, 82. And it started off as a white page, and I had all these punched out butterflies, so I decided to adhere them. And then afterwards I thought, I wanted to put yellow, so I ended up painting between it instead of over. And then it was too yellow, so you could tell I scraped some white, put a quote there, and just kind of finished that page. Oh, there's some vellum up there too. And then this page is just, wow. I just kept working on this, and finally had to just step away because it was just too much. It just seems like no matter what I did was not helping it. But I do have another idea for it, so I'll have to come back to that. Oh, and that's it for the signature. This page also needs some work. And next Wednesday, I'll talk about the cover, how I made the cover, how I made my signatures, and hopefully encourage you to make your own junk journal, because this has just been a ton of fun. All right, hope you like this. Give me a thumbs up if you do. If you're not already, please hit subscribe. I would love that. And otherwise, I will see you later. Bye.